How ISIS benefit from the Gulf Road, Part 3. Well, first of all, I would like to share with you the Qatar blockage. Well, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and Egypt have blocked all access to Qatar and from Qatar. So no land link is allowed to Qatar and out of Qatar. So no trucks, no transportation of heavy vehicles, transportation of goods is allowed into Qatar or out of Qatar. And next, talk about the air connection that has been blocked by the countries such as UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and Egypt. And of course they enjoy their coastal line, very busy trade line held by Qatar. And these countries together have blocked the sea transportation into Qatar and out of Qatar. So they don't allow the ship trade any longer, air trade any longer, the land trade any longer. And their mission is to isolate Qatar. Let's talk about these nations such as Libya in North Africa, Egypt in North Africa, Saudi Arabia in Middle East, Yemen in the south of the peninsula, Bahrain in north of Qatar, UAE in south of Qatar, and Oman being a neutral state over here. So 6 Arab nations cut diplomatic relations and commercial ties with Qatar. Well, this may be on the part of the different indications that we have already mentioned. Anyhow, we return to our article and share with you the remaining part of it. There has been too much leeway given to the terrorist organizations such as ISIS. Nobody wants to work collectively and ward the terrorist threat off. Temporary gains seem to have outweighed here the possibility and the prospect of a terror-free world. But if that were the case, plenty of the hegemony has gone along, and the proxy networks might diminish all too so quickly. There needs to be a consistent counter-terrorism policy that clearly outlines international terrorists, and there is time that these nations should come together and they should take measures to stop terrorism, identify the terrorists, and stop their financing. Daesh, ISIS on this part, has been categorically receiving their supply lines, and very much observant USA has done nothing to it. Or one way or the other, as some of the analysts believe, that USA has been fueling them, USA has been sponsoring them, USA has been financing them, allowing them to benefit the situation. So if it continues, it can certainly destroy all the fundamentals of Middle East. Internal struggles and freedom movement should be dehyphenated from terrorist organizations such as ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram of Africa, and Al-Shabaab. They've spent too much time creating internal rifts in the Middle East with the Qatar GCC row. Will that struggle pay off? Or more pertinently, how will that play out? The Arab leaders should understand this. Any fight amongst themselves is not going to give them any benefits at all. The Bedouin tribes won't serve them well. It hasn't in the past, and it won't do in the future either. Watch out, guys, else the genie is out. The genie is out of the bottle, and it can certainly backstab. It won't backstab the beneficiaries only, but it will backstab all of us. So one needs to take a very conscious look at it. That's all for the day. Bye bye. Take care. See you tomorrow.